subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them relief. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroy their enemy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroy those who are oppressing them or who are helping the oppressors who are oppressing them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala seize their hands, paralyze their power, paralyze their strength. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroy them with everything that they have. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help the children that are starving, that are in pain in Gaza, that are dying due to hunger, due to starvation, and due to the indiscriminate bombing by the Israeli army. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إذا جاء رمضان فتحت أبواب الجنة وغلقت أبواب النار وصفدت الشياطين رواه البخاري ومسلم. Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu narrated, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, when Ramadan arrives, the doors of heaven are opened, are left open, and the doors of hell are left closed, and shayateen are chained and locked up. We're now less than 72 hours away from the blessed month of Ramadan. Most likely, Sunday night will be the first night of this blessed month of Ramadan. So it puts us just in a stone throw distance from the blessed month of Ramadan, as this month is now literally casting its shadows upon us. We should understand how fortunate we are, how lucky we are that we are alive at this moment, that we are about to enter into the greatest month of the entire year and the greatest time in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the blessed month of Ramadan. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to prolong his life so he could witness Ramadan. There's nothing else that he would pray for to prolong his life for. But Ramadan is the only thing for which he would say to Allah, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan. Oh Allah, allow us to reach Ramadan. Meaning, extend my life a little bit more so I can witness another Ramadan in my life. So we are fortunate and we are blessed that we are here at this moment in the last few days of Sha'ban, and we are right on the edge of the beginning of Ramadan. And it should serve as a reminder that we should do everything that we can to maximize our opportunity to earn forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during this upcoming month of Ramadan. Which means we do everything to please Allah and we stay away from everything that displeases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We become mindful of what pleases Allah and what displeases Allah, and we do our best to stay on course doing those things that will please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our prayers, our salah, our fasting, our taraweeh, our recitation of Quran, our sadaqah, our charity, all the noble deeds, all the righteous deeds are the ones that will bring us closer to Allah and that will earn us the forgiveness and pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all the things that are going to displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must make note of that and we must do everything deliberate to stay away from those things. Skipping fasting is going to displease Allah. Skipping prayers is going to displease Allah. Missing prayers is going to displease Allah. Lying is going to displease Allah. Backbiting is going to displease Allah. Eating haram, breaking your fast with haram food is going to displease Allah. Hurting someone is going to displease Allah. harming someone is going to displease Allah. So anything and everything that is going to displease Allah, we should be mindful of that and we should refrain from that, at least for the duration of the month of Ramadan. The days and nights are equal in terms of abiding by that which is required and refraining from that which is forbidden. It doesn't mean that during the daytime you stay away from the forbidden things and at nighttime you start doing the forbidden things. The days and nights of Ramadan are equally important in their sanctity. So be mindful of that and remind yourself, remind your relatives, remind your family, remind your children that this month is an opportunity for us from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to earn His forgiveness. And there is no other time of the year in which earning forgiveness from Allah is easier. So in order to make things easier for you, Allah has made some arrangements too. And one of the things that Allah will do at the beginning of Ramadan, He will lock up the shayateen, which will make easier for you to control your desires and control your temptations. Otherwise, shaitan is a contributing and a factor that is enticing you to do wrong. But in the month of Ramadan, that shaitan is going to be locked up. That shaitan will lose his ability to misguide you and lead you astray and cause you to do wrong and disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah wants to make things easy for you. At the beginning of Ramadan and every single day and every night of Ramadan, a caller makes the call from heaven. Ya baghi al-khayr aqbil. O seeker of good, come. This is the time. Do the good. Wa ya baghi al-shar aqsir. O seeker of evil, stop. This is the time to stop. So the one who's seeking to do good, he is being invited to take advantage of this time. And the one who is intending to do evil, he is being warned, stop. This is not the time to do something wrong. This is not the time to displease Allah, because displeasing Allah in the month of Ramadan is going to have more serious and more grave consequences than other times of the year. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.